Hey everyone, welcome back to Curious Minds, the podcast where we break down big ideas and dive into the questions that keep us curious. Today we're exploring something both exciting and a little mysterious. Is artificial intelligence good or bad? AI is everywhere these days, from our phones to self-driving cars and even in our homes. But with all the potential benefits, it also raises some big questions. Joining me to talk about the pros and cons of AI is Alex, an AI researcher and tech enthusiast. Welcome.
Thanks, Alex. AI is such a fascinating topic, and there's a lot of excitement and concern around it right now. From what it can do for us today to what it might mean for our future, there's just so much to explore. I'm excited to dive into the details with you.
Same here. It's not every day we get to chat about technology that could change the world in such huge ways. Let's get started. So, for those who might not be familiar, what exactly is AI?
Great place to start. At its core, AI, or artificial intelligence, is about creating systems that can do tasks typically needing human intelligence like understanding language, recognizing faces, or even making decisions. What makes AI exciting and a bit spooky is its ability to learn from data and get smarter over time.
That sounds incredible. AI can definitely be powerful. Can you give us a sense of the ways AI is really making a difference? I love that balance, efficiency on one hand and new job opportunities on the other. But you mentioned ethics, and I think one major concern people have with AI is privacy. How is privacy being impacted by AI's growth?
Absolutely! AI has been revolutionary, especially in healthcare. For instance, imagine a system that can analyze thousands of medical scans in minutes, spotting early signs of disease that the human eye might miss. AI helps doctors detect conditions like cancer sooner, giving patients a much better shot at recovery. And it's not just healthcare. AI also has a huge role in agriculture, helping farmers predict weather patterns or decide when to plant and harvest crops. It's helping feed the world in smarter ways.
So interesting. It sounds like transparency is becoming more important too. Are companies and developers doing more to let us know what's happening with our data?
Exactly. AI-powered automation is transforming industries. Think of factories where robots now handle repetitive tasks with precision tasks that might take humans hours to complete. It's making work faster, cheaper, and often safer. But automation also brings up important questions, like how it might affect jobs for people who rely on those tasks for their livelihoods. The good news is that AI is creating new roles too, especially in tech, analysis, and ethical oversight of AI systems.
So, AI is trying to be fairer and more transparent, which is great. But there's another big issue we hear about: bias. Why does AI sometimes end up being biased? And how can we make sure it treats everyone fairly?
Privacy is one of the hottest debates around AI. These systems work best when they have lots of data: our browsing habits, locations, even things we say to smart devices. AI can use this to personalize experiences for us, like recommending music or even mapping out faster driving routes. But when companies collect our data without clear consent, it crosses a line. Balancing the benefits of AI with strong privacy measures is a must, and developers are working on ways to make AI effective without risking our personal information.
It's really eye-opening that something so advanced can have basic flaws just because of the data it's trained on. So, does this mean we'll always need humans to keep an eye on AI?
Yes, transparency is critical. It's called explainable AI. The idea is to help users understand why AI makes certain choices, like why a song was recommended or how a decision was made. This transparency can help build trust and give people more control over how AI influences their lives.
Let's shift gears a bit. AI is known for its logic and problem solving, but I recently saw AI generated art and music. Can AI really be creative?
That's a key issue. AI learns from data, and if the data it's fed is biased, the results will reflect that. Say an AI system is trained with biased hiring data. It may prefer certain groups over others, often without anyone realizing. It's an unintended but serious effect. The fix? Using diverse data sets, performing frequent audits, and having people constantly evaluate these systems. The goal is to create AI that's fair and inclusive for everyone.
That's amazing. Who knew AI could blend into something as soulful as art? It almost sounds like a partnership, humans bringing the emotion and AI adding a new layer of creativity.
Definitely. Human oversight is essential. AI is an amazing tool, but without human values guiding it, it can miss important context. So yes, having people involved is key to making sure AI serves everyone fairly.
Now let's look toward the future. AI is already changing our lives so much. What's next? Will it keep pushing boundaries, or are we reaching a point where we need to be careful?
Believe it or not, yes! There are AI programs that can compose music, paint, and even write stories. It's all based on patterns from millions of examples. One AI artist can even mimic famous painters like Van Gogh or Picasso. Of course, it's not exactly the same as human creativity since AI doesn't feel or imagine, but it's opening up new ways for people to explore art. Artists and creators can even use these tools as inspiration to push their own work further.
So it's a balance of embracing the innovation but keeping an eye on how it's shaping the world. I like that idea. It's like AI can be a powerful tool if we handle it with care.
Exactly. It's a collaboration where humans still provide the purpose and inspiration. AI offers new perspectives, like colors a painter might not have thought of, or melodies a musician wouldn't usually try. In that way, it's a fantastic creative companion. The future is wide open. We're likely to see AI become more personal and integrated into daily life. Imagine AI that's tailored to your unique needs, whether it's a virtual assistant that knows your schedule perfectly or personalized education tools for students. But with these advances, we need to be cautious. As AI grows, so do its potential impacts. That means we need regulations and ethical guidelines to make sure it's used responsibly. That's exactly it. AI can be a wonderful asset, but it's up to us to steer it in the right direction. If we prioritize ethics, transparency, and human values, I believe AI can truly enrich our lives without taking over or causing harm. Sure thing. Did you know that AI is helping protect endangered species? Some AI systems monitor wildlife habitats and alert rangers if they detect unusual activity, like poaching. And here's another fun one. AI is being used in space exploration. NASA uses AI to analyze data from Mars rovers, helping us understand the red planet's landscape and even hunt for signs of past life. AI's reach goes far beyond what we can see every day.
Before we wrap up, Alex, do you have any cool AI facts or surprising uses that people might not know about? That's incredible. AI protecting animals and helping us explore space, it really is full of surprises.
Absolutely. AI's potential is as vast as the universe. It can help solve big problems if we continue to use it wisely.
Well, this has been an eye-opening discussion. AI clearly brings so much potential for good, but we need to stay vigilant about how it's used. To our listeners, what do you think? Is AI a force for good, or are the risks too high? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep this conversation going. Thank you, Emma, and thank you to our listeners. Stay curious, stay informed, and join us next time on Curious Minds. Until then, keep questioning, keep exploring, and see where it takes you.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure to explore this with you. AI is a tool that we get to shape, and with thoughtful use, it can truly be a positive force. Fascinating, meaning extremely interesting or charming. Example: the documentary on space travel was so fascinating that I watched it twice. Analyze, meaning to examine something in detail to understand it better or draw conclusions. Example: scientists analyze data from experiments to see if their hypothesis is correct. Automation, meaning the use of technology to perform tasks without human intervention. Example: automation in manufacturing has increased efficiency and reduced costs. Personalize, meaning to tailor something to meet individual needs or preferences. Example: online shopping sites often personalize recommendations based on your browsing history. Bias, meaning a tendency to favor one thing over another, often unfairly. Example: the hiring process needs to be free from bias to ensure everyone has a fair chance. Oversight, meaning the action of overseeing something or someone. Supervision. Example: regulatory oversight ensures that companies follow safety guidelines. Collaboration, meaning the act of working together with others to achieve a common goal. Example: the artist's collaboration with the musician resulted in a beautiful song. Regulation, meaning a rule or directive made and maintained by an authority. Example: the new regulation on data privacy aims to protect users' personal information. Potential, meaning the ability or capacity to develop, succeed, or become something in the future. Example: the student showed great potential in science and was encouraged to pursue a career in research.